Good evening, everyone. How are we doing?
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to today's mentorship session. Who is excited? If you're excited, let me know in the chats. Just drop thumbs up, smiley faces, type I'm excited. Let me know. Put it in the chat or unmute and let us know that you're excited for today's session.
Yay, we're excited over here.
Yay, yes, love it, love it, love it, love it.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm here.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Love it. Okay, so we just finished watching a short video that was talking about mentorship while we're waiting for more people to join. We're still waiting for our facilitator to join. But in the meantime, how many of us have started filling our business plans? How many of us have done at least 50% of what we have to do this week? Let me know. Anybody? Oh, yeah, 20%. I know we're busy. 20%. Anybody? Anybody?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, who has?
true.
Okay.
The model class, I did that. I completed that last night.
Okay. Beautiful. Has anyone else completed the business model canvas at least? So it's only Christian that has done that.
I've done some.
Okay, Joy. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. So our facilitator is here and I'll be giving her the floor in a few minutes. But just to go over what we have to do this week. This week we're supposed to cover the business model canvas. We're supposed to fill in our product and service, if I am not mistaken. Let me just see. Yes. So our business model canvas, our company overview, products or service, and operations plan. That's what we're supposed to do this week. And remember, we're submitting on Sunday. On Sunday, you would have to submit all of these parts. But don't worry, it's not hard. So please, if you have any questions, feel free to ask us here. If you need support in any way, let us know. And on that note, I would love to welcome Mrs. Olaoshebikon, okay, to take the floor. Ma'am, are you ready, please?
I'm always ready.
Beautiful. All right. I would be turning off my camera now and you have the floor.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Please, if you are not the one talking, I will request that you mute your mic. Thank you, so that we can have one meeting. Permit me to leave my video off because I will be multitasking. And let's just leave it that way. I don't want to postpone this meeting again because I got busy again. How have you all been? How have you all been? You can mute yourself or raise your hand and tell me.
I've been awesome.
I could see on the Telegram group that you have not been doing your assignments. You didn't do what you were given to do. Madu, why are you looking like that? As in, I've been caught. Madu.
Good evening.
Yeah,
You are
I'm here.
actually looking like you have been caught. I'm sure you didn't do what you were supposed to do.
It's the first time.
Sorry, where is this noise coming from? Madu Abuchukwu. Could it be from you? Can you please mute your mic? There's a lot of background noise from you. All right, it looks better now. All right, so we are here to encourage you. I want to thank Ellen and the Black Nest Africa for what they are doing on behalf of Nigerians and everyone taking part in this exercise. I also want to thank you guys for participating because the more the merrier. More entrepreneurs we have, the better for us as a people of Africa, as a people of Nigeria, as a people of the world. So we want to thank you for taking part in the program. You know, the other day when I was thanking you guys, you were laughing, as in, why is she thanking us? I need to thank you because, you know, as time goes on, some of us will need to retire. Don't you think so? Although entrepreneurs don't retire, but you may have to retire from active service. You can still be called upon to mentor, to talk to people, and all of that. But there will be some time you won't be able to pick up your keys when the driver is not there and drive to Victoria Island to talk to people. Instead, you probably will need to just call someone in Victoria Island to say, please, I have a talking engagement in Ikoyi. Could you please fit in for me? And that's where you all come in right now. So you have to be very intentional about your businesses because you are the next generation that will breed the next generation of the next generation. Okay, so when you are told to do your business canvas, to do your process, to do your financial management, Lord, and all of that, you should count it as joy. Count it as joy. As a matter of fact, you should be the ones that are very eager to do all of this. You should be the ones pulling Ellen that we need to do this. Oh, we got this. We need to do this. Not the other way around. I checked into the Telegram group. I think it was yesterday. I just looked in and dashed out again because I was really, really busy yesterday. So today I went back there a couple of hours before now. I saw that there hadn't been any question, and most of you have not even touched the assignment. And I heard a voice note calling out, trying to motivate you. If the economy of this country does not motivate you, I don't think anything will motivate you. And if you are not very intentional and really, really take good care of your businesses, then we are not going anywhere. So this takes me back to today's mentorship. Who has done the canvas? The business model canvas. If you've done it, please let us know. You might just win yourself a ticket to somewhere.
I did mine. I completed mine last night, ma.
So where is it? Are you
Okay,
able to show us?
ma.
Pardon? Are you able to show us?
Oh, actually, but it's I'm not quite sure. I just got the system newly. I got the part to comment immediately. Well, I was able to just complete
You
it.
said you just joined the system. I saw you at the training now.
Yes, yes, I came to the
So what do you
workshop.
mean by you just joined the system? Anyway, you missed the ticket to somewhere. I just said you might be losing. If somebody has done it, the person might just win a ticket to somewhere. Remember, I didn't say ticket to America. I said ticket to somewhere. Okay, so does anybody have any question or anything you want us to discuss tonight? or you want me to ask the questions? Sorry, why are others so quiet? Why is it only MC talking? ODJOJASUOKTOJAPEAC. What's
Good evening,
going
ma'am.
on?
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Yes, I've
Janet?
done my own. Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. I've done my own business model canvas. Yes. And I appreciate the opportunity for the mentorship. So what I would like you to discuss with us is about that business plan. Maybe go over
It's
it
about what?
again. Business plan, business plan, business plan.
Okay, so this means that you are probably not getting the gist of the program. When
So
you are talking
I
about
got
business plan, okay,
the template is there, but the area where I have a concern is that uh, all the items listed there, they are more than, because I remember during the physical class that our this thing should not be plenty. I think you were the one that said that. So, but looking at those business plan, I think it's going to be more than, if it's not up to 20 slides. Is it still acceptable that we follow the whole instructions there?
okay, so let me come in now. I've heard you, I've listened to you, and I've heard you very well. So, may I ask you, what is a business plan? Janet, what is a business plan?
Business plan is a guide on how you are going to run your the activities that is going to make your objectives and goals become a reality. So a step-by-step guide on how you're going to structure your business. That's what I understand by business plan.
So, when you want to plan, when you need something that would give you a guideline to how you want to do your business, just like a roadmap, okay? Because from what you have said, what you have told us is that a business plan is actually a roadmap that will tell you how you want to do your business and all of that. So when you want to when you want to do this, what are the things you will be thinking about when you are looking for a guide that will help you to do what you want to do? What are the things that should be in your mind? Let's even forget about putting it down now. What should be on your mind when you are thinking this way?
So what should be on my mind is, first of all, to let people know what my business about, with the value I'm giving and how I'm going to give it, and now that value is going to reach my customers. That's what will be on my mind.
So what are the documents you will need for this to happen?
My vision, my mission, my target audience, my financials, and I think my team.
Okay. So you've mentioned some of the things that should be there. All those things you said they piled up. You are thinking is too voluminous. Is actually what you have just mentioned now. Because what Black Nest Africa is set out to do is for you to have a great business plan. And if we say your business plan is a guide, is a roadmap, is what you need, to be able to pull up a great business, you know? So when you are thinking that you will need everything, those 9 blocks, the 9 blocks of the business model canvas. Does anybody still remember the 9 blocks?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. It's still Janet talking, right?
Yes, ma'am. The
Give me
key
4.
activity.
Give
The
me
key
4 out of
activity.
the.
Okay. Customer segmentation, key activities, key partners, cost structure, channels, and revenue streams. I think I remember 6 out of 9.
Okay, who else is able to give us the rest? Because don't confuse business model canvas with business plan. Don't think that your business model canvas alone is what will constitute your business plan. No. So, for your business plan, you will need the business model canvas, because this one, you are going to think customer segment, your customer, how you want to talk to your customer, we discuss all of this. Your value proposition, what are the unique things you are bringing up? Why must I patronize you? Why not your neighbor? Okay? Then your revenue streams, where are you going to get money to manage this business? You know, you're only asking yourself at this stage where the money is coming from. You have not started asking yourself how I am going to spend this money, how I am going to be very responsible with this money, how I am going to record my activities, how I am going to be very, very frugal, how I'm going, with your money. You can see what I'm talking to you about on your money alone. But your revenue streams will be there. That is, where am I going to get the money? Am I borrowing? Do I have it somewhere? Is it from family and friends? Is it from the bank? Then the channels. How am I sending these goods out? Which roads am I taking? Am I going to do by words of mouth? Am I taking it road by road, leg, and all of that? Am I going online? What are the channels? Am I going to do affiliate marketing? When I've already done everything and I now call in affiliates to help me do what I need to do with my sales. Then your customer relationships. Your customer segmentation is different from your customer relationship. I hope we still remember. Your customer segmentation is actually speaking to who you want to serve, whereas your customer relationship is speaking to how you want to serve those you have to serve. So customer segmentation is talking about your niche. Is it going to be everybody? Okay. So then what are your key activities? What will you be doing? When you wake up every morning, what are you going to find on your plans for the day? And then your cost structure. How are you going to cost? What are you going to charge? And all of that. So these are the 9 blocks that form your business model canvas. But then your business model canvas is just a part of your business plan. Are you getting it now? So this is why you are seeing all of those slides and you think they are too voluminous. They don't have to be. When you are talking business plan, you are talking, like I said, the business canvas, the model, and then you are looking at your financials, because your business plan has to be a comprehensive document. It will show people at a glance what your company's goals are, your strategies, your financials, your projections, because you need your financial projections to achieve your goals. Like I said earlier on, it's a roadmap for your business growth. It is a roadmap. And it is this your roadmap for business growth that can be used for securing funds. And that is what Blackness Africa is trying to prepare you for. Because if you don't have a well-structured business plan, there is no way the people that want to help out to give you the funding, either as a loan or as a grant, they will be able to clarify your vision, your operations, and you need to demonstrate to them. You need to demonstrate your potentials to these investors and lenders, to the people that wants to fund. Do you understand? So, and then it's not even only when you want to collect money or whatever that you are supposed to develop your business plan. Ordinarily, you can use your business plan also for your internal operations. You can use it apart from, because when you are looking for loan, for fundings, for grants and all of that, that is external. You are using it to those who can give you money, loan people, banks, you know. So you want to demonstrate to them that you are credible and everything is okay with your business. But for internal use as well, you can use it because it will continually help you to be sure that you are on the right path. That your vision, your mission that you started with, the strategies that you have in mind that you are going to be using. When you have a plan, this will concretize everything. You'll be able to clarify at every point in time. Okay? So these are what's your business. And when you are writing a business plan, there are some things that must not be missing. I hope you all know this. There are some things that must not be missing. And that is why Blackness Africa is on this with you. And if I were you, hey, I would make the best of this opportunity because it's a great one. I can see them being so selfless and trying to help even those who are saying we don't need to be helped. Because, you know, actions speak louder than voice. When somebody is saying, for me to help you, do this, she's not even saying, do this by voice. She's saying, please do this. I listened to the voice messages and I was like, wow. I wish I had Blackness Africa when I was growing my businesses. Do you understand? Because she was practically begging you to do what you should be begging her to help you do. So please don't miss this opportunity. So back to the business plan. When you are writing your business plan, you must have an executive summary. I hope I can get all these on top of my head, but executive summary is very important because that's just an overview of your business, your goals, and your financial projections. And then you have to describe your company. And in the description of your company, what you are telling us is what's your mission really. You know, you can see that I'm also very passionate about coming in to talk to you. And even from my voice right now, as I started talking, I was actually talking to myself before I'll take it easy now. Because I can see myself just burning and shouting as in, why are these people trying to miss this kind of great opportunity? Okay, so I am very passionate because one of the missions of my own company is to make a nation of entrepreneurs. That is, everyone be entrepreneurial because this will solve all the problems. And I kid you not, If we all have entrepreneurial mindsets, most if not all the problems of this world will be solved. Because you are thinking of what you will do, I'm thinking of what I will do. We are complementing each other. The one I cannot do, you are doing. So the whole world will just be so fantastic. But unfortunately, it is not so. So you have to describe your company also in your plan. Then you do your market analysis, your organizational structure, just like I spoke about at the physical meeting. Your organization must have a structure. You know, when you are doing your plan, you have to put that there, telling the people, even if it's yourself, if you are going to use it for your internal organization, you still need to tell yourself about your structure. You know, who is the leader of the company? Who is the leader? What are your operations? You know, we talked about SOP that day. What are your operations? Then the payer lady spoke with you about your financials. That is really key because you have to have your projections, your forecast, that is your revenue forecast. You are looking at it that in an shit can happen, anything can happen, things do happen, but at least have a plan. Still have a plan. For me, because I don't really like talking over people's heads, let me give you an example. So there was a time in the life of our business, we thought that we needed a bigger place because we hired an expatriate to be the general manager of the group. And we had to, with the expatriate quota, you must give the expatriate a house, a driver, a car, and all of that. So I wanted him to have a standalone house so that there won't be any issue of they've kidnapped Mr. Lagbaja and I won't be able to sleep. And I couldn't really afford, the company couldn't afford to get him a house in Lagos like that. So we had to go to a place called Arepo. I don't know if you know Arepo. Arepo is like 10-15 minutes drive from Secretariat, Lagos State Secretariat. So it's not that far. We were able to get him a standalone house there. The driver was staying with him. He has a cook. He was comfortable. But then they were mending that road, Lagos-Ibadan Express Road. And so sometimes they would have left the house like very, very early. They will get to the office late. And then I will come home to close. I won't be able to sleep. Something that shouldn't be more than 10-15 minutes, they will have closed by 5 p.m. They won't get to the house until maybe 12 midnight. You know? So we now decided that it's better we move operations nearer to him. After all, that at that stage, the company actually needed him better than they needed me. Because what he was set out to do as an expatriate, you know, the Nigerian mentality. If I come to somebody's office now and I'm this dark, they may not respect me. But once they see an Oyibo, aha, everybody will start dancing around him. So what it was very important to us. So we decided that we will move. Do you know that we planned everything? We even now said, okay, we have 5-year plan, the projection, the financial, the operations, everything we planned for 5 years. That by the time this guy works with us, I think his contract was for 2 years at first. We may not even bother to renew his contract. We will have been somewhere and then we'll be able to stand on our own and all of that and all of that. We moved into an estate in Arepo. He, as Oyinbo, was the one that went to check and look for this house. I wasn't there. It was the general manager. So definitely the owner of the house knew that we're going to use it. I'm just telling you, I'm sharing my experience with you. So you know that even after all these plans, things may still happen, but at least at the back of my mind, I planned. And because I planned, I could still stay, I could still stand. So we pulled everything, we paid for the place, very big, and then we moved all the machines. It was supposed to be a production set area and all of that and all of that. Then the worst happened. When we're trying to settle down, we've taken staff in from that area so that coming to the office, we had everything planned out. The estate people came and wrote us very hot letters that they don't do business in that estate. Can you beat that? They were there when we were using Hayab to carry big, heavy machines. They are not small machines. Monogramming machines can be this big, 35 kVA generator. Wicked people. So we started talking about it. We did all we could. They said no. Landlord knew about all of this, but he collected our money. So you see, things like this happen. On this matter, we are still in courts. Because after trying to sort it out and we couldn't, we had no choice than to take them all to court. So even after all of this, but because we had the plans, we could still flow. I'm only just telling you the importance of having a business plan that is comprehensive. The only thing that they've taken off us is the venue, the place we will be doing it. But they've not taken every other thing that we have put in our heads. They couldn't take that. They could not take all the things we have documented, that this is how we will do it, this is the market analysis, this is our organizational structure, this is our financial plan, this is our marketing and sales strategy, this will be our operation plan, because we had clear vision. And that's what your business plan gives you. It gives you clear vision, very clear vision. You have your strategy so you can be guided, and you will have credibility because you will still be in business even when the worst happens. As a matter of fact, if I don't tell people, even people that I live in the same house with, if I do not want to tell them and they are not going to know that anything is happening. Because I can decide to work from home. I can decide to work from another office. I can say I'm not even going to work. I can say I want to travel, But you have that credibility and you're able to manage properly. And then you can also decide, immediately. If we didn't have plans, if we didn't know what was going to be disrupted, we would not be able to start talking to them because we knew what was in front of us. We knew what we had planned. We knew what we want to do in the next 5 years and they were going to disrupt. We tried to appeal to them. The worst was, it was even the landlord that was proving heady. And then we could take a decision. And also, because we have corporate governance, we're able to discuss on the board level. So what do we do? How can we not do? It will help you. Your plan will help you. So don't mind about how voluminous it is. You can make your own as short as possible, but make sure that the meat is there. Don't make it so bony. Cover the bones with some flesh so that at least you can have substance. I hope I'm clear about this and you all got it right. Okay?
Yes, thank you, ma. You know why I asked that? I'm not saying that it's too much for us to do. During the physical class, when we were doing the pitch deck, it was mentioned that we shouldn't let you be too wordy. So that's why I was asking that question. That I was thinking is going to be the same way.
Okay, so the one I told you about, this is why I said you are not getting the whole cream of this program. The one I talked to you about that I said you shouldn't make it too big. Marichuku, please mute yourself. There is a lot of background noise from you. Okay? So the one we were talking about at that stage was your business model canvas. I said it's supposed to be a guide, a one page, just one sheet like that all of those 9 blocks can be on. But what we are now saying, which you are still not getting, is that business model canvas is just a segment. It's just a segment of your business plan. Next on mute and let me know whether you get this now.
I got it now. I got it. I know BMC is just like a small
Okay, so what we do, because it seems as if your
list of
network
how
is
people will know
dragging.
what your business is really about. It's a business plan. Hello, ma. Can you hear me?
Your network is dragging a little bit, but since you got it, then that's what we really need. I want you to
Thank you, ma.
understand it that your BMC is just a part of your business plan. And it is that BMC that I told you that don't make it so big. You can just have it as a sheet that you can look at and your business is in your hand. Because every other thing that you are even going to put on your plan is on that BMC. It's just that you are now going to put a lot of flesh on them. For instance, you have your market analysis, you have your, what do you call it, financials, a little bit on your BMC, as in where is your money coming from. But you do not have it as exaggerated as now having your financial projections, your forecasts, your budgets, your cash flow statements, your recordings of activities, how much went out, how much is coming in, you know, all of those. But on the BMC, you will have it that we are going to have something like this, our revenue stream. Okay? Any other question?
Thank you so much, ma. Thank you.
You're welcome. God bless you. Any other question?
No much question. No, not any question from here, but
You only want to contribute. So give us your contribution. You are no longer contributing. All right, so I want to start from when I mention your initials, you need to unmute yourself and tell us when you are going to be with your BNC and your business process. At least these are the two that truly concerns me. So now let me hear from you, JA. When are you completing your BNC and your business process, the strategy and process?
Yes,
When
thank you,
should
ma.
Ellen be expecting to have them?
I will try and finish. I will try and finish it and submit by weekend, ma. Yes, because I've done the BMC. The business plan is almost halfway, so I should be able to complete it by weekend.
Very good. How about you, MC? You
I've
said you
done the
started yours.
BMC
When are you
already.
completing it?
Okay.
MC Madua Buchuku. Madua Buchuku, you've unmuted yourself, but you are not talking. When are you finishing yours?
actually, I completed mine. I
Your
completed my
business
own.
plan?
For the business plan, not yet.
Okay. You can mute yourself. Now, PO. Unmute yourself and tell us about your BMC and your business plan generally. PO, unmute yourself. If you are hearing me, our time is fast spent. Okay, OD. OD. Precious Okpala, you refuse to talk to us. I wish I... Can you please unmute them? Maybe they don't know how to unmute themselves. Or Debbie Lawal, talk to us. Or Debbie Lawal. Okay, Joy.
Sorry, I had to. Sorry, good evening. Yeah, I had to take
Good
a step
evening.
out. I'm actually working at the moment, so I can't really
So
talk.
you were in the meeting in name only.
Mm-hmm.
We were
Yes.
asking you when you are going to complete your BMC and
Yeah,
your business process and your business plan generally.
my business plan hopefully by next week.
I didn't get that.
I said my business plan hopefully by next week. Plans completed by next week.
You know, when you say next week starts from
Oh, so
Sunday.
I will be going off for almost a month, so I would have to complete it before Thursday.
You will have to.
I would complete it before Thursday.
All right, thank you. JA. Okay, Janet had already been talking to us. Debbie Lawal, can you please unmute yourself and let's hear from you. Okay.
Good evening. Good evening. Hello.
We can hear you.
Okay. I told you that you didn't call my issue. That's why I missed it.
Okay.
Okay. I should be ready for finish up.
I can hardly hear what Perfect Hand is saying.
Yes, you're not too clear.
I'm on Thursday.
On Thursday,
Hello. Before Thursday. Before the next week.
I believe she's saying she would finish before Thursday next week, if I'm correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good evening, everyone. For my own business plan, I'll be finishing on Thursday as well. Oh,
I like
hello.
that.
I can hear you.
I like it when you are able
Okay.
to put a time to
Yes.
what you are trying to do. That's really good. She said she will be able to finish her own
By Thursday.
by 12. That's so specific.
Yes,
Okay?
on Thursday, by on the 15th.
Okay.
Yeah,
So which is on Thursday.
that's good. You are very specific about what and when you plan to finish. And that's actually how to make a plan. You put a
Yeah.
time to it. you put a time to it, you are very specific about it, so that it's not possible for anything to kind of derail you. That is how to make a plan. Time is fast spent, and I will probably be told that my time is up now. And this also brings us to a very good, very good point to note when you are trying to do your business plan or any plan at all. You have to make it very smart. You probably would have heard that to make your plan smart, it is specific, make sure it's measurable, make sure that it's agreeable, that is it's doable, and then it has to be very realistic, and it has to be timed. Okay, it has to be timed. But Mrs. Olaoshebikon added some two points to the smart you have always known. So I'm just going to type it out in the chat room for you. It has to be specific, measurable, like I said, agreeable, realistic, time-bound, ethical, and recorded. So put it in mind that any plan you are trying to make, because what she just told us now is a plan. She plans to finish her business plan by Thursday. So you have to be specific about it. You have to make sure that it's measurable. You have to be sure that it's agreeable, that is, it's something that can be done, and it is realistic, it's not off the roof, and it is time bound. Put a time to what you want to do. Don't just say, I'll do it next week, like I heard somebody saying, because next week is very relative. Next week can be another 7 days, and next week can be another 10 days. Then make sure that it's ethical. Whatever you want to do should be very ethical, and then make sure it is recorded. I've left it for you in the chat room, okay? I don't know, I think I have only 8 minutes left. Ellen, is there any other thing you would have me do?
So far, Ma, you've covered everything. You've covered everything. But if we still have questions, please, this is the time to ask your questions. This is the time to ask your questions. So maybe we can take just one more before we call it a night. We have just 8 more minutes left. So whatever you are confused on, whatever you need clarity on, please, this is the time for you to say. Okay, so I'll believe that because there are no responses, everybody is clear. We all know what to do, right? We all understand fully.
Eluma, I understand this meeting fully. But can I ask a question from last meeting section?
Yes.
Because my network cut up towards the end of the meeting, so I'm unable to like ask the question. Concerning the customer, as in customer, or let me say clients. Please, is there a way you can have more clients? For me now, I'm a fashion business, which is couture. So most of my clients, they love what I'm doing. They want more. But the problem is they will always say, whether my back, whether in my front, your cost is too much. But for me, my cost is too much. It's something that is very affordable. But I also understand that everything cannot be affordable for everyone. But I don't like to complain. My cost is too high. I want to sew from you, but the reason is that my cost is your cost is so high.
Okay, so you need to understand fully well that everybody cannot be your customer.
Okay.
This is why when we are talking about the BMC, I told you that you have to have your customer segmentation. Your clients, who are your clients? So you do the great job you are doing Could this be the same person that sent me a WhatsApp message about marketing strategy and I gave to? Are you the same person? Because that person is also in the fashion.
Oh no, I'm not the same person, man.
Okay, because I was going to say that in what I sent to that person, I wanted you to go and check it again. There must be the people you want to talk to. You have to know the kind of people you are serving. You must have them. And if you must now serve those people that want cheap things, then you do the ones that will be on their level for them. If you are in the business territory, there are things you can do. Some people, they can wear your clothes without overlocking the clothes. But this is also going to hang on you because that's not what you want to do. That's not your standard.
Yes.
Okay? It's not your standard. So you have to maintain your standard and keep looking for the kind of clients that you want to serve. You know, some people, when they want to make their clothes, they have different tailors for different clothes. So
Yes.
sometimes I have a friend that will say, oh, I don't want to spend more than 7,000 naira on this Ankara. So there's a woman nearby, she'll go and give it to. Whatever that one sews is what she will wear. So I would always make fun of her that look at your zipper. One side is up, one side is down. She'll say, just leave it like that. Is how much I sold, I saw it, you know? So there are people like that.
Okay.
When she really wants to make something nice, she also knows where to go. She knows how much she's going to pay. There is no way people will not complain and people will not cringe about payments. You only just need to be focused. If what you want to do is to serve a certain set of people, then be focused. Those people will come and you will make your money.
Okay, man.
There's still a little bit of time left. Let me quickly say this about my business. When I started business, the very first business we started was in tailoring. We had a shop in Tejosho, not in the main market, but the shopping complex in front of it. So we were serving Yaba Tech girls and Unilag girls. They will have people that will probably give them money to buy fabrics in Tejosho. They will load them on us. They will pay deposits and then they will bamoons. They won't come back to pick their clothes. At that stage, I was still working with the federal government. I got tired of having to keep loads of clothes. We would have made them, we would have spent money, and then they won't come. When they come, they probably will be begging, hey, I still don't have money. I'll take one, I'll take two. So I made up my mind that, okay, I'm not even doing again. I'm not going to sew individual clothing again. That was how that was what I was telling you about you pivoting your business. As of today, what we do is uniform. We do corporate uniforms. I don't do one, except if it's my own, I will be on the tailor and then I don't really, you know, with uniforms, I don't really need a fashion designer, but I make designers out of my tailors because I will sketch my clothing and I will tell them how to go about it. And then they will bring out something nice that people will be saying, you Kukuma will not sew for us. Yes, I won't sew for you because you won't be able to pay. And I need my money in bulk. If I sew 1,000 uniforms at maybe 1,005 per one, calculate that. And I'm going to get it in bulk so I can spend it also in bulk, not all these 10 naira. They'll come and deposit money, they won't come and collect their clothing, and then, you know, all those kind of nonsense. So you have to look at yourself, look at your business model, look at what you want to do, and be focused. I did not allow their own shenanigans to shift my focus. I want my money in bulk. I still want my money in bulk. Up till tomorrow, I want my money in bulk. I don't like doing 10, this there, 10 naira there, 20 naira there, because I don't, not because I'm proud or something, but I'm not able to manage such. I'm not, because there is no money that is too big for me to dash people.
Yes.
So before you even know what you are doing, before you know where to put the money in the business, you had already finished spending it on other people or even on the house. That's when you will branch at the supermarket, you pull out, but it will be very difficult for me to pull out 1 point something million. I want to go and use it to shop for the home. So you have to be focused and do exactly what your mind or your business plan says. This is why this plan is very, very important. I hope your question has been answered.
Yes, thank you so much, ma.
All right, ma'am. We have just one more question in the chat. And I think this will be the last question we would take. So Perfect Hand Signature is saying that she would start and finish her business plan by Thursday, but she has different services. Is she expected to do for each of the brands?
She may have to find a synergy if what she's doing, if they are kind of related. So for instance, in Comsol Group, we have a branding unit and we have a tailoring unit. It's not possible for us to make uniforms without branding them. Those ones can work hand in hand. And as a matter of fact, when we are talking entrepreneurial development, there's no way you are running businesses and you are not going to train your people. So it's still part of the deal. The one that is very, very different from what we do is the cleaning services, because we also run corporate cleaning business. So if that one that is different is totally different, like cleaning to branding, then you have to do them separately, because what you need for each of them will definitely be different. It is not the same way that you are going to write the financials for a branding company that you will do it for a cleaning business. As a matter of fact, you don't write the proposals the same way. So if they are related, if they are similar, and you can find a synergy between all of them put together, then fine, you can have one. But if you cannot, then you may have to do them differently and put them together under your business name, if you have a business name that controls all of them put together.
All right. Perfect Hand Signature, I hope we've been able to answer your question. So those will be all the questions we'll be taking for now. If you still have more questions, you can drop it on the Telegram group or along the line. If you start doing your business plan and you have any questions, feel free to drop them on the Telegram group. All right. So thank you so much, Ma. Thank you so much for the mentorship session. Can we say thank you to Mrs. Olashevikon, please? Let's unmute our mics and say a very big thank you.
Thank you very much, ma, for sharing your time and effort with us.
Thank you so much, Ma.
Very
Thank
grateful,
you.
ma.
You're welcome. Thank you also for being part of the program. Please
Thank you so much,
encourage
ma.
Blackness Africa by doing what you
Thank
need to
you,
do.
Blackness
You're
Africa. We
welcome.
appreciate you for the empowerment. Thank you so much, Madam Merlin.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you.
All right,
Thank
so
you so
thank
much,
you.
ma. Thank you so much,
Permission
Blackness
to call
Africa.
out.
Thank you, everyone. Please do not
Bye bye.
forget.
God bless you
Thank
all.
you so much, Ma. Bye.
Bye bye.
So, but
Thank you, ma. Good night. Yeah.
before we all go, the attendance is out. Please do not forget to take your attendance. We've put the polls up so you can just tick yes, present, so that we will know that you are here. And please do not forget, try your best. Okay, some of us cannot see the attendance.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Can hear
Okay,
you.
sorry, please. The network is very bad, very, very bad. But it's
Sorry, we can't hear you clearly.
class. It's very bad.
Please, if you're not speaking, can you mute? Okay. All right. Please go ahead.
I said, is there a replay for this class? Because my network is very bad. I'm outside now. So